Hello again, guys. Sorry it's been so long since the last video I made. In fact, you might have noticed that I haven't actually been uploading videos in a long time the way I used to. There's a very simple explanation for that. I actually wrote all this down so I wouldn't forget anything I wanted to say. So here goes nothing, I guess. I suffer from severe clinical depression. I've been this way for almost 8 years now, and just a year ago I got prescribed some antidepressants. So far they have helped me a little bit, but my condition's been slowly getting worse over this past year. I struggle with the simplest tasks. I can barely make myself get out of bed in the morning. I'm not taking good care of my apartment. I don't finish the assignments we're given at school. My social life is practically non-existent. And all I've been doing these last couple of months is sleeping and seeing my friends online. I barely eat because I can't bring myself to cooking anything. Whenever I can force myself to get up, I go to school, but when I can't, I just lay in bed all day, feeling guilty about skipping school. This kind of sounds like I'm just lazy, doesn't it? If only that was the reality of it, I wouldn't have to feel so bad about it. Many of my teachers don't understand why I struggle with school, and just blame me for being lazy, and say that I'm obviously not interested in learning since I don't attend classes as often as everyone else. Well, they haven't actually said that, but that is all I can hear between the lines, and even if they don't mean to say it that harshly, I can't take it any other way. All I can say for sure is that they don't understand what's happening in my life, even though I have been talking to them about it. None of the students know about my depression, and at first I was worried to make this video because I know some of them have found my YouTube channel, but I'm not going to hide this fact about me any longer. I've been depressed for as long as I can remember. I can recall some happy moments in my life as well, but I can mostly remember suffering and being unhappy all the time. YouTube was something I wanted to start doing because it looked like fun, and I needed something to do in my free time to forget about life and focus on something positive for change. It helped me out a lot, especially because I met so many amazing people through YouTube. Lately, I haven't been able to make videos, though, and I'm sorry. At first, when I realized I couldn't bring myself to editing, I streamed for a while on Twitch, but I stopped doing that as well. There's no particular reason why I haven't been active anymore. I'm just exhausted. I have to battle with myself every day just to do things people are normally supposed to do. I've thought of killing myself more than once, but I've never been able to convince myself to actually go through with it. I have very morbid thoughts on a daily basis, and it's definitely not helping my situation. At one point I was so desperate I cut myself. Good thing the blade I used was so dull it barely drew blood, but the pain felt comforting because it assured me that I could still feel something. After that I've been keeping a rubber band around my wrists, so I can just stretch it out whenever I feel like it. Now, however, I've reached the point where I want to start cutting again, but so far I've been able to resist. I'm telling you all this to give you an idea of what's going on with me right now. I just feel like crying all the time because I guess I'm still blaming myself for everything bad that's happened in my life. I have no self-esteem whatsoever, so I can't even look in the mirror without telling myself I look fat and ugly and unattractive. Some people tell me they don't agree, but I don't know if I can believe it. I just can't see it. To me, I'm worthless. It sounds harsh when I say it out loud like this, but that's just one of many ways this mental illness affects me. I'm not saying this shit for attention or because I want people to tell me that I'm beautiful and pretty and smart, because the truth is that I'm none of those things. And I hate it when people keep telling me that I am, because all I can think of is that they are just saying that to make me feel better, even if they genuinely feel that way. I have a lot of issues with myself, and there's no use trying to cover it all in just one video, and I don't feel like I've even been able to scratch the surface yet, so I think it's better if I just end it here for now. Now the truth about my illness is out there, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I've been hiding this for way too long. I just have one request. Please don't treat me any different than you have because of this video and because of my illness. You don't need to be careful with your words around me or anything like that. I hope you understand why I had to make this video, and I hope that you forgive me for not being able to be my usual happy self that I have pretended to be for such a long time now. I really, really wanted to end this with something positive, but I can't think of anything, so I'm not even going to try. I just wanted to let you guys know.